Introduction. We became interested in private equity or PE because of changes we noticed in different parts of the country. Our clients started talking about it. We noticed PE companies exhibiting at conferences to recruit doctors. Investors started knocking on doors of gastroenterologists. And then we saw two major back-to-back announcements towards the end of 2018. Putting ourselves in the shoes of gastroenterologists, we began asking, what's the right approach here? Our research and conversations led us to discover that there's no simple or right answer to that question. There are many views, even opposing ones. What may be right for one doctor or group may not be right for another. Regardless of where we go as an industry, some changes are clearly on the horizon. As with dermatology, GI will see many PE-backed deals over the next 5 to 7 years. We will also see many groups staying fiercely independent. There will be others who will merge on their own and get bigger. In general, we will see changing market dynamics and increased competitive pressure. It is also important to appreciate certain obvious truths. GI reimbursements are unlikely to rise. Costs are going to keep increasing. Regulatory mandates will continue to be complicated, and technological changes will be unrelenting. Concerns of doctors with PE are all too clear. Loss of autonomy, compromising on patient care at the cost of material gains, financial pressure to perform, and the big fear of losing it all if a PE deal goes under. Some even compared the present trends to physician practice management companies or PPMs of the 1990s. PPMs raised billions of dollars, but most of them failed. What also became apparent is the urgent need for physician alignment and leadership in GI. Practices that don't disrupt themselves and get their act together will be swept away by these winds of change. Whether they recognize it or not, private equity companies shoulder a huge responsibility. Medicine is different. It's just not about financial gain. People's lives are at stake here, sometimes in the form of our own friends and families. And unlike all other times, public sentiment towards Wall Street is skeptical. Failures of PE companies with questionable ethics will not go down quietly. If we have courage, patience, and the right intent, the future of healthcare can indeed be better with the right partnerships. The best way to prepare for industry changes is to understand them first. This book is the synthesis of interviews with various types of GI leaders, conversations with PE funds, investment banks, and PE-funded companies spanning several months. Along with research, these interviews will help you connect the dots and make sense of what's underway. You will understand how PE works, their vocabulary, what they look for, methods to improve your valuation, and questions to ask when someone approaches you. You will learn from interviews where I've asked similar questions to different people to elicit a variety of responses. Regardless of whether you wish to stay independent or explore PE, this book deals with issues you need to know today. We started this exercise to help our clients and the GI community cut through the noise and equip them with the right tools and questions, so that each GI practice can rationally arrive at answers that are right for them.